All right, so I just did this whole reading and it wasn't recording, so I'm going to draw again and see what comes out. This is very different reading, so I felt like that's why. The other one was about grace and retreat. So that was about, some of you guys need this message, so I'm just going to go through it quickly. It's not the main message. Grace is about inner radiance, and retreat is about retreating. So instead of forcing your way through life, it's about sitting within your own radiance, your own grace. Grace is essentially Christ consciousness, and allowing that to be what creates your reality. Okay. Now, this one is before completion to the army. So it's a very different energy here. And we have changing lines 4 and 6. So before completion is about the final passage before full embodiment. It's a liminal state. The threshold between timelines, it requires trust, care, and calm momentum. Threshold near completion, delicate transition, pre-embodiment, and final timing. The army is strategic soul alignment, organizing inner forces under divine command for service and structure, sacred missions, discipline, unity field, grid working role, hierarchical order of light. So there's a huge threshold here. And when it comes to the light body and your energy field, some of you guys are at this threshold between octaves, essentially, and you're moving into a more organized, disciplined, structured reality. Okay. It could be a timeline shift, it could be some sort of quantum jump. But what's on the other side of this change? And this isn't a rapid transformation. It's kind of like you're almost there. You're almost at that point of a huge shift. And I'll ask what that is here in a second, but not quite. Okay, so this is what needs to be focused on before you move into this army energy. And this isn't warrior energy. It's about strategic organization. Okay, so if you look at the light body, the energy field, this is what defines your reality. Okay, your energy, and everything can be translated into that in an organized way. It's much more organized than people assume. Okay, so that's what you're moving into, a more organized, structured reality that you can move into the next phase of your life with. Okay, the changing lines here are divine guidance steadies your path. You're being carried, trust. So at this ending or this transformation that you're moving through, there is a really, really strong need to trust. Okay, pay attention to divine guidance, signs, symbols. If you need a reading from someone to clarify, make sure that that being is aligned, though. But primarily, it's about trusting the shift. Okay. And line 6 is rushing disturbs the perfection. Pause, let the final chord ring true. So there, you're looking at you're almost there. Okay, you're at this threshold, almost into this other reality, other whatever it is you're moving into. Don't push it. Don't rush it. Don't force anything. Okay. It's this trust, it's surrender. It's really important. You're like walking this very fine line right now. Okay. And then we'll get into the army here. And actually, let's look at the mirror lines also. So 4 and 6 here. Trust deepens, mission becomes clear. You're gaining command of your frequency. So on the other side of this, after this threshold where trust is the most important thing, you break free into the space of trust, where it's your primary way of navigating reality. And then aggression or fanaticism dulls the field. Step back. Sacred warriorship is precise and humble. Again, we have that warning of not being forceful, aggressive, to make sure you step back, because this new path is about precision and humility. Is this still recording? Oh yeah, okay, sorry. It's about precision and humility. Okay, so let's see, what is this huge shift? If I can get that. There's a bunch of cards came out. So I'm assuming these are for different people, different situations. So one is progress. So for some of you guys, there is an acceleration of alignment. Spiritual advancement becomes visible, expansion of light body field through grace and clarity. So some of you guys, it's purely spiritual, purely in the field. Others of you, it's a shift into harmony or peace. Okay, harmonic integration of heaven and earth, stability between spiritual vision and grounded embodiment. So this could be something you're manifesting where things are coming into harmony there. For others of you, it is a revolution. It's complete energetic shedding, radical transformation, the old self completely dying so the true self can emerge. Okay. And for others, we have the approach, and this is opening toward divine opportunity, conscious attunement to what is arriving, preparing the light body for embodied receptivity and service. Some of you guys are at the beginning of this journey, spiritual awakening, moving into light body work, energy work. Some of you guys are seeing rapid progress in your spiritual advancement. Others of you are harmonizing the divine and the human vessel, coming into unity on some level. And others of you are going through a radical transformation. Okay. And what that radical transformation is, let me just see what's on the other side. Well, we have the army. Let's see. That card was obstruction, but it's not because you're coming into obstruction. It's impossible to explain what this is for everyone. So 20, we have 31 influence. So this is the other side. So the army, organized, disciplined, precise action, reality. Things are clear, organized, and you can actually begin working through the power of attraction, which is 31. Magnetism refined through emotional resonance and coherence. This teaches the subtle art of vibration, polarity, and sacred attraction. So, what you're seeing is the ability to magnetize realities into your space, creating on another level with more expansion, clarity, organization. So, it's less of like what is going on, what is happening, how am I creating these things, and realizing that you are the conscious creator and understanding how it works. Okay. So pay attention to your field, your energy, make sure you're mastering that first. Because if you can't master your field, then you're not going to be able to master your reality. Those two are tied, intricately tied. And the higher your frequency, the more refined the path. Okay. But everyone can magnetize, everyone can work with these energies. Okay. It just requires clarity of mind and heart and the willingness to actually work with the magnetic field. If you work with the magnetic field, you will see opportunities coming to you. You will literally magnetize them if you work with the Taurus. Okay. I teach this in the schools. And you can just magnetize whatever it is you want. Okay. If you work with the electric fields and the thought forms creation on that level, then you will be creating the ideas and the concepts within the field, structuring those, and then magnifying or working with the magnetic field and the plasmic energy to actually create. Okay, those are the higher fields of creation. All right, I hope that was helpful. Sending love.